Have you ever watched Netflix before? Or do you right now? I'm gonna talk about a Netflix series. It's one of my favorites. This is Grace and Frankie. There are all two couples. They are married. The husbands of the two couples are very close and have been together since the past.
Saul's a little anxious tonight.
Something happened at the office?
Actually, we do want to talk to you, too, about something. Right, Saul?
Okay.
And they want to talk about something with their wives.
Please, Saul. What Saul is trying to say is, I'm leaving you. And he's leaving you.
Who is she?
Oh, it's not what you think. It's a he.
Excuse me?
And it's Saul. I'm in love with Saul. Saul and I are in love.
My Saul?
Your Saul.
You mean you're gay? And this is who you're gay with?
This is who I'm in love with.
God.
No, this
Yes, actually, they are in love with each other for a long time ago. It's very shocking for them and you too, isn't it? Like this, Grace and Frankie start. Here is Grace Hansen, a former cosmetics magnate who has a sharp tongue. Frankie Berkston, a quirky art teacher, and whose long-term husbands, Robert and Saul, are successful divorce lawyers in San Diego. The husbands of the two couples who had lived together for decades were actually having an affair, and they left Grace and Frankie, who has been awkward relationship. They remain left alone and together. Don't you wonder how the two women will live? Aren't you curious how their two sons and two daughters will react and how they will be doing? Grace and Frankie is an American comedy streaming television series created by Marta Kaufman, who was a co-creator of Friends and Howard Movies for Netflix. After the premiere on Netflix on May 8th, 2015, the series has been released 7 seasons. It has been met with a largely positive reception from television critics. It has received several nominations, including 5 Primetime Emmy Award nominations and a Golden Globe Award nomination. The story of 2 elderly women starting to live alone, an open romance between 2 men who had to hide their gender identity, and 4 people who go through the changes of their parents. It is full of pleasant and frank human affairs. You'll find that some part of this series is very similar to what we look like. I highly recommend you to watch this series, and I'll be back next time with more exciting content recommendation. This has been the Hannah's Podcast. Thank you for listening.